The woods, you got the green rings again. I mean, these are all one of ones. These are all unique pieces. $1,500 on this. I think that's a steal, actually. No matter what it is, it's going to stand out. These are all unique cues. All right, here's a more simplistic piece. Tiger Stripe Maple. You probably can't see it, but, well, you might be able to see it a little bit. That's that effect right there. That's the Tiger Stripe Maple. It's got a little bit of coloring in it. I think it's dyed. I mean, I don't remember this blank, really. These are impregnated rings. That's also redwood burl. So you got 3 rings, a wrap, more tiger stripe, little bit of color, little bit of dye. This one's on the budget, $1,300. All right, here's another one that you really got to see this cue in person. I'm just taking a look at it right now for the first time, really, but there's so much going on with textures and colors. This is white Juma. You got some Cocobolo in there. Obviously, you got to see this in person. It's dyed colored wood. This is white Juma. You got another ring there. And then these inlays, I think these are really cool. They got a lot of color. They're impregnated with the dyed wood. Obviously, this is Cocobolo. It's just really, I mean, this is different. To me, it's not too, like, busy and too outlandish. I like the color scheme. Really got to come take a look at it in the case if you have the opportunity. It looks great in the light. $2,200. All right, here's another one. Probably with the same white Juma. That's what this is. And you got impregnated dyed points. I mean, these are unique. That's a white Juma. You got some green in the rings. 2 colors of green in the rings. But this piece right here, this is blazing. That's just awesome. There's so much texture and character in this dyed wood. Come take a look at it. $2,200.
All right, here we go. we've got the finals, the race to 9 between Nick Tafoya and Skyler Woodward. So race to 9 alternate break situation. Skyler did win the hot seat, so Nick's got to commence with the double dipping if he wants to take away a win. Nick's been constantly playing the last few hours as he's worked his way through the B side. He's been doing just what you see here, breaking the balls real well. Working around the table nice and loose and comfortable. If he can get about right to where the cue ball is now, that's where he'd like to play the 3 ball from. And the 3 ball is the only part of this rack that's any trouble. He's got a good angle to get there, just come around 2 rails. Hold the cue ball. Spun that nicely. Shouldn't have any issue there. Can play the 3 down in the corner and try to run down and shoot the 4 on the side, or you can come in between the rail and just pop back up, play the 4 in the same pocket. Or run the cue ball a little bit and shoot the 4 in the top right. Nothing wrong with that either. It's going to lend well for shape on the 5. And Nick gets on the board 1-0. This is my first time seeing Nick play. I mentioned it a few times already, but I really like the way he plays. He works around the table very comfortable, loose, not rushed, but takes his time, but not rushed, and just seems to play the game really well. All right, and here we got Skyler Woodward to break with Nick Tafoya leading 1-0. Well, I think the one stayed clear. Rattles at home. Unexpected miss from Skyler, but here's something that really just at any level, I mean, Skyler won the hot seat a couple hours ago at this point, whereas Nick was in a match at the same time and he hasn't come off the table since. So we'll see as the set carries on what that's going to mean for anything, but so far it's advantage Nick. So we let that leak just a little bit. I tell from the way Sky was cueing at it that he had a hit on it, but I didn't think he had the make. So a mistake there from Nick. Sky holds his hands up like he's frustrated. I wonder what he was actually trying to do.
I bet we got at least 50 people on YouTube. All right, so this is our
Nice.
finals, guys.
Well, you got 1-0 Nick so far.
I really would have loved to seen Devin get there and just bust his butt. He would never.
Yeah, it would have been fun.
I know. I know. He's probably, like I said, he's not going to sleep good tonight.
Yeah, we'll see if Skyler, gets in stroke a little bit here, but you can definitely tell Nick's been the one on the table the last 3 hours or so, where
Yeah, because
Skyler's
he's
had
playing all the
2
way
hours to
through.
kind of sit and wait. Um, but he worked through it there, so we're 1-1.
Hit that thumbs up, guys. I want to say thanks to everyone who got the stream and the package. I just got to label some videos when I get home because I'm just not going to do it here. It's going to take some time because there's a lot of matches that have like 3 matches in them, split screens, all kinds of stuff like that. But if you got the package, you can just come back to the website and watch any of the stuff anytime. And I want to give a shout out to Shooters and Evelyn and Danny for running the tournament. All their staff here, everyone's been really cool. Even though they ran out of pizza, I had my share already. It's 12 o'clock here, so back at home it's like 1. But people in Oklahoma and Kansas and stuff, they're still up. They're gonna come sweat this. 60 viewers on YouTube. And this is Steve Bowers from Toledo, back in
Hey
Ohio.
everybody. Yeah, and we're 1-1 so far. Nick really has had that break dialed in the majority of the time he's been playing, and no different here. One dressed up a little bit for him. And he's in nice shape to hold serve and make it 2-1. Got to put the work in, but it's definitely there for him.
And if you guys don't know, Nick Tafoya is from Albuquerque, New Mexico. 730 speed player.
He,
I think this
he
is the
sure as hell didn't
furthest he's
waste his
got.
time coming to Kansas for the weekend.
He's at least been here 2 other times that I've been here. And maybe he was here years ago and I just didn't recognize it. Maybe he didn't get to that speed, because people have been coming to this tournament for years and now they're starting to get, maybe a little bit further in the tournament.
That's real nice control on that 5-ball too, just to come out of that pocket nice and clean like that.
Oh, he's playing fast now.
I tell you, he's just played so loose and comfortable. I mean, he definitely scooted through those last couple balls, but I mentioned it earlier where I don't think that he flies through the rack by any means. He takes his time, but he just just so smooth.
Also, big thanks to everyone who's in those pool groups that I post in. Because I know you guys are about sick of me about posting in them pool groups, but that's what I do for events.
All right, we're 2-1. Skyler to break here, see if we can stay on serve. Feels so weird saying this, but Skyler hasn't broke the balls that well. see, put the jinx on him. It worked out fine. Yeah, I mean that's by far the best break I've seen him. Yeah, even when he played Devin, nothing was dialed in really well. Just things getting kicked around, just kind of uncharacteristic.
I mean, I think he's hooked on to the one.
I think he's got it. I just does, it's just not a lot of fun to create from it, but it's going to come back across for it, I think. Oh, wow. See Nick play enough to tell you that you don't want to let him open things up here.
I don't think I've seen him play this fast, right?
I mean, you look at that rack and there just wasn't a lot to it, but I just
Still, he's just
how
really jumping into it.
how strong is it to be that comfortable? You're playing Skyler Woodward for the finals for this 3-day tournament, and you get to treat it like it's putt putt for a couple of games.
Yeah, I'll give you some confidence.
And as well as he's been breaking and moving around the table, he's 3-1 looking to go 4-1 off of his break.
Yeah, shout out to New Mexico pool player group.
Yeah, I
Strange
mean, look
one
at that.
though.
Even when he gets kicked, he actually got kicked fairly favorably. Or pretty favorably, I should say, but 6-9 tied up. And you got some work to do from the 1 to hold for the 2 or to get to the 2. You're staring at the side pocket, but this might be a ball that you play in the bottom right instead. He might be able to just bring it back and hold it. He might not be as steep as I thought. Yeah, into the 7 as well. That's tricky. I mean, you gotta, even where he ended up, he went down table a little more than he wanted. I mean, he's not hurt. He's actually pretty decent shape. It's still that 6 that he's got to work out.
Oh, that's cool. One of the chat comments says Skyler and Nick have known each other a long time because they played in junior pool together.
Oh, sure, that makes sense.
Oh, somebody was asking me about who got what in the tournament. Actually, Evan's got that um, written down in a notebook. Let me go grab it.
Nice job of creating the separation there. All right, Brock in the chat room wants to know who got third through eighth. I can't give you that much of it, but I can tell you Devin Petit got third. Um, Andre Sayas, I think, got fourth. That's the best I can do for you.
Yeah, I got the notebook right here. So we got Devin Poteet. I'm going to tell you where they're from too, so you just understand how many people come out here from different areas. Devin Poteet, uh, Andrew Cias says New Jersey, but I mean, that's maybe that's where he's staying right now. Robbie Patrick from Illinois, Gabe Owen from Wichita, Kansas. Seventh, eighth goes to Sean Baldwin from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Whitey Walker from Burlington, Iowa. Ninth through 12th goes to Ryan Robinson from Springdale, Arkansas. Rick Stanley from Aubrey, Texas. That's Dallas area. Eric Picard from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Chase Stumple from Sugar Creek, Missouri. I thought it was from
Chase,
Kansas City,
what'd you
actually.
say?
Chase Stumple.
Oh
Young
yeah, I just
player.
played him in
Young player.
Boston.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
You know what? I might have seen that.
yeah. I wish
Now
I'd have
you're gonna
played
get
him
all this.
better.
You're gonna get all bitter now. Did he play great? He's a
No,
really good player for
he's
like
definitely he's a
2019 or something.
very good young player, no
Yeah.
question. Um, he uh he gave me a couple openings in the beginning of the set, and I took advantage of them. I was 3-3, and then uh I hooked myself on an 8 ball to make it 4-3, and a couple other mistakes. Long story short, I lost 7-4. But he didn't play his sharpest, and um, really the set probably should have went the other way. But then he turned around, and actually the way the tournament worked was once we got to single elimination, and if Cody and I both won, we would have ended up playing each other. So Cody beats Dave
Oh.
Matlock, and he had a real nice set
Oh yeah.
against Dave.
Okay. No kidding.
Um, then Chase turned around and beat Cody too. So Chase got down to the top 16 there in Boston, and then lost to Tom Cousins. And I'll tell you, he actually should have beat Tom Cousins. He had a nice lead on him. He was played a good set, and just a couple mistakes that ended up costing him. But he had a real nice tournament in Boston.
Yeah. That Cousins is one of the flagship
Oh
carriers
yeah, I
for
mean, I
Burlington
got a
Bulls.
chance to watch him play a little bit. He is impressive. Just Chase got out good after him. Um, and I think that couple chances, and then just as it went on, just kind of the cream rises to the top, that kind of thing.
So yeah, Chase got 9th through 12th. Albert Howe from Arkansas. Christian Young from Tulsa. Daniel Nelner from Tulsa. Tony Chow from Oklahoma City. Bobby McGrath Jr., who I bought in the tournament as my horse. He's from Illinois.
Did
17th through
did that get to
24th.
Calcutta money or not?
No, Calcutta was like top 16.
Okay, so you're outside of that already.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I didn't get anything for that.
Yeah.
But he was a decent $400 horse, I would say.
Oh,
Uh,
sure.
LV Abernathy from Salina, Kansas. Tommy LaCarbo, Springfield, Nebraska. Mike Pate from Lansing, Kansas. Jason Del
All
Combre
right, we're
from
4-2.
Piedmont, Oklahoma. Braylon Martin from Hutchinson, Kansas. Aaron Everett from Ozark, Missouri. That goes down to 17th through 24th. Dino Cangiardo from the Ozarks. Hayden Devers from St. Louis. Jumpin' Jake, he's from, well, actually, he's pretty close. It says Independence, Missouri. Evan Sweat, Wichita. Cody Cash, Wichita. That's around 25 through 32nd. Brad Hunt from Olathe. Jason Alvarez, Lubbock, Texas. Clay
All right, we're 4-2. Nick breaking.
Thompson, Kansas City, Ward Williams, Tulsa. That's all the way to 32. So
Yeah, great tournament.
that's everyone. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Let me give Evelyn her notebook back.
So you get to cheat that ball in then? Or is he going off the 4? Looks like he's going to give one of those games back.
Um,
Yeah, and that's not bad at all to play that combo from there. I definitely want to be above it. And 7 ball's going to come up table a little bit as well.
that's good, sir. It's 4-3.
Well, Skyler gets one of them back early.
Check it out, guys. For only $24.99 a month, you get all the live TV channels and networks you can handle, basic and advanced channels, premium movie channels, all the sports leagues, even wrestling, boxing, and your UFC fights, okay? You got a Fire Stick, an Android box, an Apple device, another web platform. We can help you. Let's get streaming. Send me a message and check it out today.
All right, we'll see where we are with the break here.
Hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do a lot of fun stuff over there. And enjoy the
Tough little
finals
kick.
here.
Keep the cue ball in the middle of the table. You can maybe take a swing at that 1. Runs it down table just enough. I'm a little surprised he went after it so hard. He had an opportunity there, I think, to come off of that second rail and do a little bit of a kick and stick there, but it's bar table, so far more likely to make something happen than to or better than selling out.
I don't think it's going in the drink.
No, he's just playing the other side of the ball than what most people would.
I will tell you
Yeah,
this:
see, he's fine.
you can see it in his face though. I mean, he's like really focusing. Not that he may have not been focusing when he beat all the other players in the tournament, but I can definitely tell you he's focusing right now.
Right.
And we are tied back up at 4. Alternate breaks.
Nick had a chance to take a 3-game lead there a minute ago. That 2-ball's going to pop up nice. Yeah, there you go. Well, there is not much in the way of trouble here on this one at all.
Yeah, thanks for sitting in for these couple games, man. I had Troy with me for like one pocket game, I think, maybe, and that was it. Or maybe we did 2. But he's not been good. He's went in the hospital, and I haven't heard from him.
Yeah, that's no good. I hope he's okay. I
He's
tell
been
you
through a
what,
lot of stuff lately, a
any
bunch
more
of
one
heart
pocket is
surgeries,
is
and
my favorite game. Like I really like playing it, but I just don't know it well enough to call it. I'd feel like an idiot trying to call one pocket.
I mean, obviously at times it's a little tedious, no matter if you really love the game or not.
That too, right? Yeah, for
It,
sure,
it
for
is no
sure.
matter what.
And I was telling my wife earlier, I'm like, I really like watching one pocket, and she knows because she's the victim of having to watch it sometimes. But the commentary on it for me is just so important. If not, I'm sitting there, I'm half tuned out. I don't know what's going on. Uh, I'll end up on my phone the whole time. I mean, it just it's slow, right? And that's okay. It's supposed to be. That's what the game is. But you get a really good one pocket player on there doing commentary and talking about the different shots and what they could do, and it almost ends up like an instructional video for me. But Nick Makes pretty quick work of that rack, and we are 5-4.
I think Devin is playing Andre Cias on the 9-footer.
Oh, nice.
Something. I'm gonna go ask him what he's doing. These guys are on break right now. They'll be back in a minute.
All right, looks like we're getting back to action.
Oh, they got it going on over there. Devin Poteet and Andre Cias are playing a race to 21 big table 10 ball for 2,000, and Devin's giving up 4 games.
Ooh, healthy about it. Especially to be starting at 12:30 at night.
Well, that's why I said it's gonna be pretty late. They're playing that on the.
I just put up a post where I was looking for some action, and I'll play the next couple Sundays. But let's talk about playing in Toledo. But rack time doesn't open until 6, and I don't even want to start that late.
Yeah, senior. Look, you guys are looking for a doubles game.
Yeah, if we can find one. I think the 9-ball cleared.
I would say so.
He's dressed up pretty good. Yeah, I mean, we're probably about, I don't know, of all the times we've asked, I think about half the time we end up, working out something that we can do. Julie
Yeah, Steve's on
Skirpak, she put up a post, something along the line of, talking about her boyfriend Zach. If he asks for action, it's crickets. I ask for action. I got
Everyone
people
wants to
crawling out
play
of the
me.
woodwork. I must suck. I commented on that post right away. I'm like, I must suck too. I don't have a hard time finding any action.
What did she say? She was gonna play somebody. I forget who it was. I think I said I'll take the other side. Who was she gonna play? I seen the
I
thread.
don't remember, but I didn't think it was too out of line. Whoever I saw, I know Wade Dar was talking, but I don't think that's who it was.
Yeah, I can't remember right now.
I'll look.
Oh, I remember who it is now. Cody.
Oh, yep. Cody Stevens.
Yeah, and I said I'll take Cody against the champ.
Yeah, I don't know where that would lead to. Skyler making it interesting here.
Yeah, he got a little long on this ball. No. Wow. 6-4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out if Christian Young is selling wolf tickets at the bar, or if he's just loud talking about anything he's talking about. Because I can hear him from here. Like, are they barking about a game, or is he just? I mean, you should be able to hear him actually. Not that you know who
No,
he
I
is, but
can't.
he
But
used to drive around
is
Salt Lake, man.
is Shooters? Is it a 24/7 room, or will they just stay
No,
open for action?
it's
Or
not.
that's one of the few times, if not the first time, I've seen Nick break dry. He's gonna get bad on this ball. Oh wow! I didn't think it had enough to come back up. I mean, still not what you would call great on it, but it's definitely workable.
But so
Oh, find that side pocket though. Wow, boy,
go get him, sir.
looks like Skyler's gonna survive that last mistake, right? Nick breaks dry, and so he looks to be out and then breaking to tie it back up, and instead,
Nick didn't even see what he did. He had his phone, face in his phone. He didn't even know it was a shot. That's why I said your turn. He's sitting right next to me, really. Kansas is discovering Neil Diamond. Not that Mackey's playing a set or anything, but obviously he played it, or he had Mike Cease play it or something.
7-4?
Yeah, that's a swing in a race to 9.
It really is.
If it was one of our like race to 21 gambling sets, not too bad. You could recover from that.
Oh, plenty of time. 7-4 alternate breaks. That's tough to fade.
I mean, he just lost
Kicked
righty
in.
there, but he squatted it. It got kicked.
No, he got kicked horrible because he squatted it great. Wow. He let that roll down just a little further than he wanted to, and that's what got him along. That's why he's sort of chasing things here, but again, first world problems. He's okay.
That's big. He's on the hill. Ooh, this is we
Gonna get there?
I don't think so. I thought he would get there, but I don't know. That's a good shot, though.
Yes, it is. A little too loose right there.
He's gonna spin this backwards. Good hit. It's probably not gonna make a difference. Nope. 8-4.
Wow.
Looks like we're gonna go into X2 shortly.
8-4 with Nick breaking, and you got to think just a minute ago, it could have been 6-5 with Sky breaking.
Well, Skyler went for the most in the Calcutta. I don't remember what Nick went for, but it wasn't what Skyler went for. If you were to have yourself in this tournament, and you win the tournament, I think it's like 7,000.
It's a nice day. I'll take that for a weekend.
Whitey's going in.
Yeah, he didn't get kicked in there. He drew right in, but look at that cluster by the side pocket though. Except for that 4-5 might be playable. Okay, now I can hear him woofing.
Yeah, he's over by me now. He's like kind of by me. I'm not sure I understand this angle.
Well, I think you can make the 5 ball. You don't want to make it from right there, but you know.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad because the 4 just nudges the 5 and it goes right in the side.
Yeah.
And he's got on the right side of the 4 for the 7. So he'll make this game up, but he's still got to fade a couple of them. But it's Sky's break, so could be 8-6 before Nick even sees another ball.
Yeah, but that alternate break format, it is so hard to make a comeback on. Good break. The one of the two is tough. I wouldn't be completely surprised if he opts for the bank. Shows you what I know. A little more angle and a little more angle than I thought, and obviously plenty of stroke.
You see that Skyler and Billy, they went in on the new version of Action 24/7.
I did. I was real happy for him. I hope they do well with that.
Yeah, I mean, ironically, the guy that started it, he's from Kansas City. He was here the whole weekend,
Oh, no kidding.
and he made hats and shirts and all the designs and stuff initially for several years under that brand, and
Right.
then he
He
sold it to
basically
a guy in
retired, right?
Florida. He sold the shirt line and the right to make the shirts and everything. I want to say to a guy in Florida, and
Mm-hmm.
that's been several years. Since then, Steve has came up with like high gear clothing, and he's made a couple things. I'm wearing a hat. Actually, you've probably seen it before, but and the guy in Florida sold it to Skyler,
Okay.
but it started out in Kansas City. Nick to break, and he's on the hill. If he doesn't make a mistake off the break, which would be a scratch or something wild happen, or a dry break, I mean, he's got a real high percent chance just to win.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you look at it, not only like that, but that has to happen two more times, right? So,
So I guess the question is, does he take 10% off this break?
no, change a thing. Especially the way he's breaking. I mean, he's not
One in the
he's
side,
not one to
zero
go all
clean.
after it anyways.
Is this it?
I'll
I
let you
think
know
so.
after this shot.
Yeah.
I mean, if it thins the 3 as well, and I don't think that's what he's trying to do to it. Yeah, good hold. That's tough. That's a real small target to go to, but just come slightly above the 6 and
Yeah, this is probably the trickiest right here.
yeah, absolutely. That 6 is right where you want the corp. Yeah, I like to that rail better. I also think where he originally aimed, you could the 5 ball becomes a little big. Not only is it a small target area, but the 5 ball jumps out at you. So yeah, this is definitely going to be it. Just pops out off the rail a little bit. 6, 7, and done.
Well, I'm glad Devin Boutique can't hear me right now, but Nick Tafoya has done what he could not do.
Well, Mike, hey, I want to thank you for turning YouTube on because I think I'm going to crash and I'm going to go turn YouTube on and stay up as long as I can and watch it. But I'm going to tap out of this, though.
Are you guys chopping, or what are you gonna do? I don't think so. I think he wants to bust his butt.
Are they playing good?
Yeah.
Outstanding. All right, Mike, I'm going to call it a night.
Okay. Thanks, Steve.
You bet.
Thanks. Yep.
Bye, everybody.
All right, we're gonna have our second set coming up in 5 minutes or less. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the YouTube. It's late, I know, but if you hit the thumbs up, you'll discover people in different parts of the world to come check us out. Really, especially on YouTube. All right, what's up, kids? This is what we call X2, second set of the finals. Nick Tafoya. The furthest he's gotten, nice little hit here. Let's see if he gets rewarded. He does. Wow. He's lucky and good, as we witnessed in the set against Devin Poteet for the chair. The furthest he's gotten in this tournament was last time, where he got fourth place. And now he's guaranteed second. Race to 9. It's 1 a.m. here, Central Standard Time. So back in Ohio, if my friends are watching, it's like 2. Oh, okay. No, you're right. He just put 2 beads over. Yeah, it's 2 games at once. There was no beads over there. His break has been really, really good. I mean, I might even be able to break a run if I could break like that. Obviously, he's going to start out with this pretty deep cut shot. Does he want to spin out or does he want to spin inside? Inside. Bumps a 9. That could have been good, but now he's a little hair short. Oh, I mean. Uh-oh. He's like, huh, damn it. Well, we definitely don't want to be 3 games behind Skyler Woodward on a bar table. Although, he's a little bit short on this. Is he with a bank hit? Gonna cut it. Yep, that's gonna make it 3. He's like, I'm getting loose here. Watch this. Save the best for last. Gotta stop the bleeding here, man. This is must have a flight to catch. I don't know. And it's his break. I find it funny. People are just like, let's go, Skyler. I mean, it's not like he's the underdog, right? I mean, you could root for the other guy. Nice touch. I think this is a bit of a kill stroke. Or he's going to punch it maybe back across. A little short. But the table's wide open. I mean, chances are he's out again, so it's going to be very difficult to catch Skyler. Slide, slide. Very difficult to catch Skyler. He's like, all right, now it's time to play, kids. Actually, I know most of you guys that are watching on YouTube, I mean, chances are hardly any of you actually bought the package, but if you did see the hot seat match, Skyler got a huge amount of rolls, slopped two, maybe even three balls in, and Devin was just sick to his stomach because, by all rights, mathematically, Devin should have won the match. And he wanted to beat Skyler so badly because apparently he's never beat him in competition. Wonder if he kicks this ball. He can see the edge of it, but I'm not sure what it really accomplishes. So yeah, he's kicking. Watch the hit. Oh my goodness. Watch it. It was bad. I mean, this is like a drill. It's like bang, bang, corner, duck, six, duck. He's going to be short on this ball. Well, extension, sir. Speaking of that. Oh.
Ready? We're going to introduce the new Mag Cube. This is a magnetic part. Goes into your quick threads for where your either your bumper is or your weight. Stays in the cube. Has a little rubber bumper on the end. We pull it off, and it's like, honey, I need my extension. Honey, are you paying attention? Thank you, I got my extension.
We got lucky, but got a bad lead on the 8. He almost scratched in the corner off the titty. But this is like a straight back. Going back to his Kentucky roots here on this shot. Too much rail. Monster. I thought he was going to put some more pace on that ball. Actually. And he hit that really confident. I will say this, it's at least not 5-0. Devin is playing a $2,000 or possibly $3,000 set right now on a 9-foot diamond by the rail, by the kitchen. There's actually 2 9-foot diamonds in here. But he's playing Andre Cius, race to 20, 1 of 10 ball, and giving him a 4-game spot. $2,500, you say? I thought it was 2,000, but I even heard 3,000. Dry break. Overcut the 1, missed the side hole. 5 does not go in. Stuff like that's got to happen a couple times for Nick to really get back in this set. Nope. I don't think Nick is stopping this train right now. Unless Skyler wants to derail it himself. 5-1. It is a race to 9. It's a second set. Yeah, sure. Send me a message, please. We sell those magnetic extensions all the time. Message Mike Poole on Facebook. I'll send you the other guy you need to message. I got one for my Jacoby. Well, let's see. What does he want to do here? Because this 5-6 combo is not that bad, so I'm assuming that's what he wants to do. I think you hit this 4 with top inside. Definitely some right hand spin. He's really good on this combo. Unfortunately for Nick, even if he gets out here, which obviously he is, but he'll still be down 5-2. And his Skyler's right. One overcut to the side wall again, but he made a ball. He's still got a shot on the one. Natural to the 2, so yeah, I mean, I think this should be a complete right. So 5-2, I guess the bead say. Thought it was 5-1, but 6-2 and climbing. Race to 9. Well, jeez. Well,
fell asleep, bro. Dozed off.
What's up, kids? This is TV Mike. Check it out. These are the Monster Crushes. I am here. This is my hand. You're living in a fantasy right now if you like the best break cue in the world. The only yellow one that exists. I also have a couple more sport grips. But this is a good start, right? Hit me up if you want the Monster Crush. I got it. I got all of them. Thanks. Alright guys, this is the first batch of cues that just came in. Check it out. Impregnated burl, red palm, and ebony. That's the ebony. This is all the red palm, but here's the impregnated burl. It's all dyed. It's got some really fancy patterns. You can see the wood grain, lots of different colorings. And it's also in the points. Cut into the points. That's the red palm. As always, I make really unique pieces. Hit me up, 1700. Oh boy, this one is wild as can be. Impregnated burl, dyed, multiple colors. It's got holly and turquoise in it. This is also, that's all holly. Impregnated points with the same wood with turquoise. I mean, look at this. Somebody's got to have this. This is a wild cue. Really pretty in my mind. 1700. Listen, I got so many cues. I'm giving a little bit of a discount on the prices. 1700 out the door. Hit me up. All right, listen, guys. You really got to see these cues in person. This is really nice. It's impregnated dyed burl. This is all impregnated with the inlays inset with the same material. You got these wild pink and blue rings, also impregnated rings. You got a wrap, really smooth. You got another ring. The whole piece is impregnated, dyed with impregnated dyed points with this design all the way around it. There's a lot more to this cue than just what it looks like. So 2300. All right, guys, this is a nice segmented cue. It's not too busy. It's beautiful cocobolo. Giant piece here. There's like nice figuring in the wood, as you can see, especially if you see it close up. This is casted resin burl, multiple segments, orange rings. This is a gorgeous brown bronze resin that blends right in with the burl. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
get started at the basement and I don't have to. Don't have it. Yeah, I mean, I can't help you with it. They deleted my cash app. Yeah. Mostly alcohol. I mean, I made the game. It's simple as streaming, setting the control. No. Got 3 done. Yes. Why are you calling this up? Sleep. I was asleep. I was sleeping over there. I was asleep for a minute. Seconds in. We're back in the fire. Oh, no, it's back. Yeah, and it's been the final version of stuff. It's already gone. Tafoya. Yeah. Nick is the first shot. Yeah. Skyler. Get back. Sure. You want us to stop by there again? 6 hours? Something like that. No, what? Really, you should be compensated. This is giving lessons. You sit and get out here. You're driving. Let me get back to the game. I mean, you're driving. I'm not saying. Good night. Good night. You're driving. Outside. This is pretty nutty. He's almost there, really. 7-6. Renee's like, send me a link. I'll commentate. I'm like, no, you're driving home. I'm not gonna. I mean, how can you watch literally? I mean, you could BS and just talk to me and stuff like that, but like, you're driving. You can't. There's no way could you pay attention to patterns or nothing. 7-6 racing. Nick's like, not so fast, young man. Man, these guys know how to rack. I'm telling you right now. Besides breaking, like they don't. I mean, I don't really see pattern racking or nothing, but like they just know like it's got to be tight. They know where to hit it. I mean, this is easy. Ooh. Well, I'm probably going to kick this ball. It's almost flush on the rail. It's not too bad, but obviously. Well, he might jump. He's only got like quarter of a ball he's got to get over. I mean, this could be exactly what Nick needs here, unless he just drains it. Or just jump in and get shapes. Almost. He's got a bank, though.
Check it out, guys. For only $24.99 a month, you get all the live TV channels and networks you can handle, basic and advanced channels, premium movie channels, all the sports leagues, even wrestling, boxing, and your UFC fights, okay? You got a Fire Stick, an Android box, an Apple device, another web platform? We can help you. Let's get streaming. Send me a message and check it out today.
6 ball was a good shot. Then he did that. And then Skyler did that. Wow. Going hill, ladies and gentlemen, I would think. He's like, I prayed. He's a little, oh my God, he's short on this ball. He really got into that shot too. But he is definitely short on it. I kicked this ball dead nuts in the hole. Nope. Huh. Well, it ain't over with yet. Pretty close though. Crazy. So, Skyler Woodward has missed 2 balls in a game. That never happens. Never happens in life. I would say never happens. Man, this shot is not even easy, really. 9 in the side. It's obviously not too bad, but he's like in the jaws on the pocket plate. And he fires in it. Hill. Back in the jacket. Double hill, second set. What a tournament. And it's Nick's break. This is huge. I mean, this break is pretty dangerous. We're going to redo the rack. Big break for Nick. Watch this one in the right side pocket. Very close. He still made a ball, though. Look at this kick. Look at this kick of a shot. Nice, lucky 1 ball there. Lucky 1 ball. Skyler's been overly lucky the sets that we've seen. So why not Nick get a roll? let's see if he can just hold it together. You know, pretend this is the first game of a race to 25. You're like, man, I'm just hitting balls. It ain't nothing. Very important shot. He got it, but the shot on the 3 is dangerous. We got to spin cut this ball. Wow. Nicely done. You got to make sure you get that rail first, otherwise you get scratch in that corner. He really put a lot of spin on that and hit it accurately. I think you play the 7 in the corner. Obviously, it's easy inside, but it was Cubo. Punch draw, firm. I mean, what can you say here, guys? Couple more balls. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Congratulations, man. Skyler's like, hey, you did it, man. You did it. You did it. Nick Tafoya.
Congratulations, Nick Tafoya. Take to the next game. The champion packet.
There you go. Take a screenshot of that. Congratulations. Kind of funny, but in good taste.
Get the package. Right. Hey, the New Mexicans. Tell you what, give me the last prize and I get the handbag. Hey, I get the last prize. I get the last prize and you give me anything. Come on with that. You said I get the last prize. Oh. I think that I say, yeah. Skyler, what do that is? Daddy.
All right, guys, I'm going to sign off, but I'm going to run a couple promos and stick around and watch all my Q videos. Thanks a lot. Send me a message if you have any questions. We'll see you at the next event, North Carolina, this weekend. $5,000 at it, big table 9 ball.
Alright guys, here's a new promo of the Let's Get Streaming TV LGS application. Here's all your sections. I'm only going to show you brief tidbits of the sections. You get local channels, you get all your basic and extended channels, you get extra networks, you get Canadian channels, you get UK networks, you get all your premium movie channels, you get kids channels, you get all your wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views, you get all your football, all your baseball, NBA, NHL, ESPN, you name it, racing, all these sections. You get music. You also get a full-featured VOD, which I can't really show you in this, but why get a box when you can actually get the service that the box is run on? You can run this on a mobile, you can run this on an iPad, a tablet, a computer, your Fire Stick, an Android box, whatever you want. Hit me up. It's TV Mike. Let's get streaming. We're going to do 1900 on this one. And we are back with more Q videos. TV Mike here. This piece right here, this is a impregnated ring from dyed wood. This is rosewood, redwood. The invoice says rosewood, but it says redwood burl and Arizona jade. That's Arizona jade. It's got a nice wrap. Arizona jade inlay points. This is a more traditional looking Q. It's good to have some of these as well, with an added flavor. You know, these are impregnated dyed rings. So 2200. Alright, here we have a impregnated burl resin, but this is the only part that's got resin in it. So if you want just a little bit something, you know, fancy, this is a nice piece. These are custom rings from dyed wood from other blanks that I recognize. This is inset, probably a Buckeye burl with ebony 2000 with the nice wrap. Sometimes I got wraps, sometimes I don't. Wow, hold the phone. This is going to take a minute because you got to look at this whole thing. Because you got to rotate it. This is obviously a hybrid resin dyed blank. I pretty much remember this. This is Purple Heart. This is turquoise. This is a lot of turquoise in this. That's all Purple Heart. I mean, this is pretty wild. Impregnated burl, Purple Heart, turquoise. With this purple in here. I mean, this is fantastic. I love this. This is unique. This is one of one. 2,500 bucks. Take it home. All right, here we go. This is a little more simple, a little more refined. Lots of different woods. We got some green rings in here. This is obviously an epoxy hybrid resin casted piece. Lots of textured wood. This is Bacote. That's Bacote. This back end is like 3 different kinds of woods. You got the green rings again. I mean, these are all one of ones. These are all unique pieces. 1,500 bucks on this. I think that's a steal, actually. No matter what it is, it's going to stand out. These are all unique cues. All right, here's a more simplistic piece. Tiger stripe maple. You probably can't see it, but, well, you might be able to see it a little bit. That's that effect right there. That's the tiger stripe maple. It's got a little bit of coloring in it. I think it's dyed. I mean, I don't remember this blank really. These are impregnated rings. That's also redwood burl. So you got 3 rings, a wrap, more tiger stripe, little bit of color, little bit of dye. This one's on the budget, $1,300. All right, here's another one that you really got to see this cue in person. I'm just taking a look at it right now for the first time, really, but there's so much going on with textures and colors. This is white Juma. You got some Cocobolo in there. Obviously, you got to see this in person. It's dyed colored wood. This is white Juma. You got another ring there. And then these inlays, I think these are really cool. They got a lot of color. They're impregnated with the dyed wood. Obviously, this is Cocobolo. It's just really, I mean, this is different. To me, it's not too like busy and too outlandish. I like the color scheme. Really got to come take a look at it in the case if you have the opportunity. It looks great in the light. $2,200. All right, here's another one. Probably with the same white Juma. That's what this is. And you got impregnated dyed points. I mean, these are unique. That's a white Juma. You got some green in the rings. 2 colors of green in the rings. But this piece right here, this is blazing. That's just awesome. There's so much texture and character in this dyed wood. Come take a look at it. $2,200. All right, here goes a little simplistic solid black piece into a casted resin dyed burl piece with more black ebony at the back. Not too busy, but this piece has got some gold sparkles in it. It's kind of a grayish. This kitchen light is probably not the most true color, but this is where I do like to do the videos. It's right under my kitchen sink, the light. So $1,500, come get it. All right, guys. If you like this cue, you better send me a message ASAP. I guarantee this cue will not last more than 6 hours online. This is a double pine cone shell, blue and orange, spliced together with epoxy resin. The orange one lasted about 10 minutes when I posted it. This is obviously something you will never see again unless I make another one. But when I send these in, we never know how they're going to come out. That's actually part of the excitement. So if you want this, it says impregnated burl. This is based on pine cones. Cut down, dried, so forth. I mean, it makes a really unique looking piece. $1,800, come and get it. Message me now. All right, guys, I'm going to let you get this one a couple hundred off than what I was originally thinking. I was thinking $2,000 originally because this has a really nice piece of waterfall babinga. This right here is a pretty expensive wood. This is Bacote. You got some color in these rings. Obviously, this is impregnated, dyed. It's got this giant piece of epoxy, like it wraps around it. I mean, it's pretty. You got to see it in the light. All this texture. $1,800. Let me see if I can refocus this and scroll this around here. I mean, it's just really cool the way the dye and the wood get together and what kind of pattern or texture it makes. Check it out. Hit me up. Oh man, we're getting into it here, man. We are getting it in. This is absolutely stunning. One of one, unique piece. Don't complain about $2,500, because if I wanted to, I can probably price this at $3,000. This is a pine cone based epoxy hybrid. I mean, do you understand, like, the natural patterns in here, the artistic, the creativity? This is a material called charoite. This is ebony. This is Bacote and the points. You got some dyed rings. Like, this is just crazy. If you want it, I mean, you better just message me. This is not going to last more than 6 hours in the open marketplace. Once I start posting these videos, I absolutely positively guarantee it. This will be one of the first queues to go. I mean, you can't say anything else about this except it's just absolutely fantastically unique. I mean, I almost want to charge you $3,000, but I said $2,500, so I'm good. Hit me up and get it or forget it. Here we go, another fantastic piece of impregnated and dyed burl. There's lots of color in this. This is malachite in this arrow point. That's malachite. This is a azurite webbing. You got green rings. This is Bacote. This whole piece looks like the moon landing. Blue, green, purple. It's all in here. $2,200. All right, here's another one, which is basically a wrap, an impregnated piece, a couple rings, $2,000. It's about the same type of symmetry as one of the other ones I had that I opened up the box earlier. You got these points with the inlays of the inset wood. That's the burl. It's kind of traditional, but yeah, it's a little bit fancy, a little bit new school, a little bit artistic. Check it out for $2,000. All right, here's a really nice splice hybrid. There's a lot of color, a lot of epoxy in this. You got to rotate this. A nice wrap. A couple rings, red. Impregnated burl, cocobolo, that's what that is. In between the rings and the segments. $1,700. This one right here is Mike Cease's second, as we call it, the Circle Q. It's $1,500. Impregnated burl. This is zircotti. They kept this simple, but to explain this whole thing to you would take way longer than this video. But you have to look at it. And as you rotate it, there's semi-symmetrical river patterns of epoxy. It's not very colorful. But when you look at it, you'll see what I mean. This goes like around these circles. And it's taken down on the lathe symmetrically. This is like a gray silver epoxy. Mike Cease definitely made this blank. $1,500. All right, take a look at this. Somebody's got to have it, I promise you. This is the last cue that I'm unveiling in this video series. It even says no idea what this is. I know who made the blank. He would probably tell me. But it looks like some sort of pine cone or pine tree base with purple mixed in epoxy with silver glitter, maybe just blue glitter. It has a wrap on it. It's got these 2 turquoise rings in 2 places. Here's the wrap. I mean, look at this. Somebody's got to have this. You're not going to see this very often. I don't even know anyone that knows how to put glitter properly in a cue. A lot of people say that it's very difficult to do, but look at this. It's like these, it's wood or pine cones or something. I remember seeing the blank and I was amazed at it. I never seen what it was going to look like up front. Somebody's got to have it. That's for sure. $2,000. Hit me up. Thanks for watching. White sparkles, bloody jasper, and the red rings and diamonds. So yeah, just like the other cue, this one's $2,700 out the door. Hit me up if you want it. Obviously, when somebody gets it, it's gone. It's that simple. All right, here we go. This is a teal dyed maple burl with obviously a epoxy resin hybrid combination. I mean, you're not going to see anything like this. It's got a nice wrap on it. I'm going to do a full segment. With little dashes of color. Here is the other unique piece that was in this style. I think this was the first one that the builder experimented on with this process. So we have a full section on the butt, a couple colored rings here, a textured wrap, and then we have the whole forearm casted in the resin. And this is the only one of this style I got that's of this resin. People will talk about this cue, I'll tell you that. I don't know what it is, but I've had so many people ask me about this cue, but nobody's pulled the trigger yet. Somebody pulled the trigger, and nobody else is going to be able to ask about it. So that's how that works. It's a one of one, get it, and then it's gone. This is another one from last year. This was kind of a misfit actually, because it was like laying around in the shop, and they didn't finish it for a while, and then eventually I just ended up getting it with another order. I was like, oh, okay. So obviously it's a stabilized casted burl hybrid. It's got a segment in it, ebony. It's got these pink rings with blue rings. It's from 23. So yeah, it's a great piece of burl. I mean, it's really, really unique. There you go. This is a more traditional looking cue, even though it's not exactly traditional because it's got inverted designs throughout, and the wood is inverted, but it's not a casted or resin style blank. 3 or 4 different kind of woods are in this. I don't have any clue why it's still around, to be honest with you. 1,700 bucks. It's got roasted maple, which is keel wood, zirconia, and Hollywood. I've had a lot of people look at this cube, but nobody just grabbed it. Somebody almost grabbed it in a raffle, but they didn't. So I still have it. Hit me up if you want to pick it up. Here's another one that's using actual keel wood in a really dark cocobolo. So obviously this is cocobolo, and this is keel wood, as it's called roasted maple. Keel wood is actually just heat treated maple. It's what they make keel wood shafts out of. There's another cue that was designed pretty much from this same template using different woods. Keel wood, and Booker's got that one, but this one is 1,300. You a bit out of a budget, you can get something really nice for a more affordable price. Alright, here's another nice piece that's been around for a little while. It's 1,500. Zirconia, Bucati, Bloody Jasper, which is this red stone, and gold webbing. So we got this whole design thing here on the butt. Textured wrap, another ring, and then you have more Bloody Jasper on the points. And there's 2 different kind of woods in the points, and then you have all the way at the top arrow points with Bloody Jasper in it. So yeah, you get a good deal on this one too, 1,500 bucks. Real quick guys, this has got impregnated burl, bird's eye maple, and a gold matrix. It's 18.9 ounces with an Ultra Pro. It's 1,700. It was totally just redone. Anytime I pick a cue up from someone else by whatever means, I always have it refinished. That's just what I do. I mean, you got this really cool coloring in here. If you like a burl hybrid, this is a nice example before they went sky high in price. That's the gold webbing in the red matrix. This is from 23. It's Brandon Jacoby. Obviously, this is the bird's eye, which is why it's got all those little speckles. So, yeah, if you like this, hit me up. These are all 101s. I mean, if I sell it, it's gone. I mean, there's no way can I say, can you get me one just like that? Nope, never gonna happen. See that shimmering? It's pretty cool. Alright, let's get it. Alright guys, I picked up a few Mag 1s. This is a nice little example of 4 of the Mag 1 colors. So, they just have Jacoby written on them. Real simple. This is our most introductory line of a cue. They're available in even more colors than this, but these are the ones I personally have. So they're 340 or 360 depending on the color. But hit me up if you're interested in getting one for your buddies or yourself as an introductory cue. Thanks. I'm taking these pictures in my kitchen on my stove oven because it has good light. I mean, this is all black through here, but this is just crazy. I mean, it's beautiful. I do not know. I remember seeing the blank. I do not know the process of that. I kind of have an idea, but even at that, it's like, I don't know how somebody would have the patience to do that. Yep. Alright, here we go with the other one. I'm just rotating this for you. I mean, just like any of our cues, they look better in person in light. I mean, you can see little sparkles and stuff in here. Actually, I mean, that's just, it's like a painting. I love it. You'll never see anything like that. I mean, maybe he'll make some more blanks that are like kind of this style, but he's like, I want to try something new. I was like, okay. I think this is the right one. This is impregnated burl. We got work on the butt cap. I mean, that's a really nice wood. This one's a bit more than those other ones. There's more work in it. That's orange hybrid. I mean, all the woods are highly figured. And you got wood in the inlays and the points. So this says impregnated burl cocobolo. I could actually ask the guy exactly what wood this is, but